These TikTok videos just may have you thinking that aliens are actually real. Let's watch.
Quite clear that this is a real sample, this is a real specimen, this is not something somebody glued together. Anybody who thinks that this is something that is glued together, I challenge them to do it, right? And I challenge them to be able to subject such a thing to an X-ray and or CRT image and then let that pass the world's expert in bone dysplasias. Right?
This is what we call the Atacama Humanoid. First of all, I don't know what it is. Every scientist has looked at it and says, oh my God, it looks like an alien. Well, first of all, there is no form of dwarfism or genetic defect that explains everything seen in this being.
So one of the first things that Dr. Lockman immediately remarked upon was the shape of the head and the skull.
Right.
That it was not something that he is accustomed to seeing. So that how do you explain how something 6 inches tall survived to any length of time that would allow for it to survive 100 or 1,000 years ago? In the most interesting and outrageous case, it is something that is not human and not primate, but still hominid.
The epiphyseal plates, if you look at the X-ray, which is the growth plates. You know when you have, the growth plates in a kid and they hurt their leg? The growth plates and the bone density is that of a 6 to 8-year-old. All right, now call me crazy, but I'm just a doctor. But I can tell you, I've taken care of a lot of children that are 6 and 8-year-olds. I've never seen one 6 inches tall. This is 6 inches, 13 centimeters. What 6 to 8-year-old can live to be only 6 inches tall? Number one. Number two, how did it live? It was found in the driest place on earth, the Atacama Desert in Chile, northern Chile. What you'll also see is that he says it has 10 ribs.
Occasionally there are human mutations where there's perhaps 11 ribs, but only rarely is it ever seen that there is 10. And then never are those kinds of mutations seen associated with the other features of the skull and or face.
Now, this is an image that we have been seeing circulating on the internet for years now, but never before have I seen this information in regards to the legitimacy of this finding. This is fascinating. I still don't know if I want to believe it or not, but this could indeed be real. It may or may not be of alien origin, but nonetheless, it's fascinating.
I came across this video of this lady who claims to be a ET human hybrid. So I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Like looking at her face, she looks a little something's going on there. Something's going on there. So I'm not saying she's lying. I'm not saying she's real. I'm just here to put the information out. Y'all tell me what y'all think.
This man said, I'm not gonna lie, looking at her face, something going on there. I don't know, she do look non-human.
On the Edwards Air Force Base, I was in the wilderness and the mountains until 24 and a half years old. During those times, I was shown by the ETs a lot of different things. And I was also having a lot of negative government interactions. I remember finding myself in underground bases, and then the ETs would come and rescue me because the ETs were upset that they were taking the hybrid children. I saw all sorts of genetic testing. I also saw that they had taken ETs and they were keeping them down there trying to steal the ability to travel different dimensions from these ETs. Spirits, they wanted to have bodies so that they could have these beautiful experiences. So then they got into the 3D physical form. They were creating new genetic creations. They were creating different animals. Neptune, that's actually where the creation of fish comes from. It's from the aquatic beings that live on Neptune. Venus, that's where chocolate comes from. Strawberries comes from. That's where different plants come from. From each planet, they brought a piece of the other planet's creation. That's what creates Earth. Revelations, it talks about the mark of the beast, and it says it will be in their forehead. It does not mean it's a microchip. It literally means that people are functioning from the reptilian cortex of their brain. And the reptilian cortex is the lower beast energies. It's not the energies of ascension. It's activated created through fear. All of this is being thrown at us to keep us from ascending out of the reptilian cortex of our brain. And when it says in the Bible, they will be raptured and taken into the clouds, it does not mean that they're actually going to fly up into the clouds. It means that the frequency of those who are doing the self-work will ascend, and they will be above all that chaos, all the disease, all the fear. They will be flying above it.
With the exception of everything that she was saying in regards to the fruits and vegetables, everything else sounded fascinating, to say the least. Like, almost as if what she was saying could hold some sort of truth. Obviously, we don't know for sure. We're at that point of time where if we can't see it with our own two eyes, we don't believe it to be true, no matter how good it sounds.
Reptoid caught on camera by YouTuber Lays.
Gave her an ultimatum involving divorce. So I want her there in the karma fund.
What the f? Has anyone seen that? Guys, take a look at his neck right here and here. Look at this.
There in the karma funds with me.
What the f is going on with his... It's not. I thought it was... When he swallowed, I figured the sides of my neck would kind of expand, but they're not. He looks like a alien.
Karma funds with me.
Holy, do you see that shit? What is that? I can't do it. I don't know what he's doing. His neck is like, what the f is that?
He might have some sort of condition that causes his neck to expand out that way. I can't do it.
I was having such a great day with my flowers here. And like, I got a lot of sweet messages, but what the f you do? Why did you have to recommend this shit to me on my birthday?
Now y'all, check this out.
This in breaking news, July 23rd, 2023 in Florida, in an area in Florida, a UFO releases a dome around an extraterrestrial within the dome. Watch the video. This is an incredible video. This is real, and we just posted it now.
Just because somebody says this is an incredible video and it's real doesn't mean it's incredible or real. Don't fall for the tricks, but let's watch.
And you got to check it out.
Looks interesting.
Astar Spaceship News. If you have any incredible videos like this, please send them to us. Message us your videos to Astar Spaceship News here on TikTok.
Now this man claims that this UFO released the dome around an extraterrestrial. I don't see much of a dome, nor do I see an extraterrestrial, but I do see some sort of green energy of some sort that has created what looks like this blur. That's the best way I can describe it. Is this blur as the green substance dissipates. I don't know what to make of this. It's fascinating to say the least, but who knows the legitimacy of this clip. This man is too quick to think and believe that any clip that anybody sends to him is indeed legit. I don't know. But anyway, leave your thoughts, comments, and opinions down below, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. See ya.